Hello, Gamer Nation! I just checked out 2 new movies Disney released recently. Let's talk about them, shall we? Now, it's no secret that this year has not been good so far for movies at the box office. Actual great movies like If, The Fall Guy have been flopping, which yes, in terms of The Fall Guy, I still have not gotten over that. But it finally seems like the box office is finally getting back on track, which leads on to the first film we're going to talk about, Inside Out 2. Now, like everyone else, I wasn't really jumping in excitement when I heard the announcement of this. Considering the not really great reputation non-Toy Story Pixar sequels have, I was pretty worried that this wasn't going to live up to the original. And you gotta keep in mind, the first Inside Out is one of my all-time favorite films from the studio, so you bet your bottom dollar I was worried going into this. But I am shocked to report the film actually won me over, and I really loved it. To the point where I actually think it's the best non-Toy Story Pixar sequel. Which I know is not really a high bar, but still, that's pretty damn fantastic. I think what I love the most about this movie is that it feels less like a sequel and more of a continuation of the original. The animation and the humor here is a huge improvement from the original. It's also really relatable for someone my age who suffers from anxiety a lot of the time. Shouldn't say that. Overall, I had an amazing time with Inside Out 2. While I still prefer the first one mainly because of how original the concept was at the time, I still think this film is an amazing achievement and definitely the best Pixar film since Luca. I'm easily giving this film a 9. So happy to see Pixar finally have a hit. Now let's move on to the other big Disney release this month, Yorgos Lanthimos' newest film, Kinds of Kindness. Now, I was hyped for this movie the minute it was announced, given how much I loved his previous film, Poor Things. And it also helped that I also checked out The Lobster, Killing of a Secret Deer, and The Favorite, and it just so happens that all 3 of those films are fantastic as well. And surprise, surprise, Kinds of Kindness is yet another true banger from Lanthimos that proves why he's one of the best filmmakers we have right now. What I love the most about this is the fact that it feels like a return to form for Lanthimos. You see, this film is not like Poor Things and The Favorite, because those movies, while they did have some dark material, they still felt crowd-pleasing, if you know what I mean. But no, this film is more akin to Killing of a Sacred Deer and The Lobster, movies that only a select number of people are going to enjoy. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm one of those people. And it also helps that I'm quite a sucker for anthology films. I mean, my favorite movie ever made is an anthology film, so you pretty much know I was going to love this from the get-go. It also helps that the cast is amazing in each segment, with Willem Dafoe and Jesse Plemons easily being the standouts. It also helps that all 3 segments were excellently directed, beautifully filmed with great cinematography, excellently edited, all well written, and also really funny. So yeah, I had an amazing time with this, and it's an easy 9 for me. Please check this out in theaters while you can. So yeah, this has been a really good month for products released under the Disney umbrella. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that for now.
It's time to take it slow.